Sorry about that, you guys. So I ran out of space on my disk. So if you are just joining me here, please go back to part 1 of the reading. This is part 2 because the reading got cut off in the middle due to running out of space. My bad, you guys. I am sorry. So anyways, we had the King of Swords come out for the intentions of the masculine towards the karmic. And then we had the Princess of Wands for the karmic's intentions towards the masculine. Okay. So in the masculine's intentions, it says, I promised you a job and good sex. That is all. So, you know, this masculine really feels like they've never really had a deep connection. There never really has been any love here. It's always been about finances. It's always been about working, jobs, what they could buy together. Okay. It's always been about sex with no love, even though he may have mistaked it for love in the past. He's realizing what he thought was love was not actually love, right? Because it wasn't until he fell madly and spiritually and deeply in love with his divine feminine that he actually realized what love truly was. And so he chalks this idea of what he thought love was, he chalks it up to rushing into things, to being immature. Okay. And he's realizing there never really was an emotional connection between them. There never really was much love between them. Okay. All right. So again, his intention is just to have this conversation. All right. He feels like the karmic is avoiding it. And we have escape artist. Yeah, look at that. He feels like the karmic's avoiding it. And he's tired of them escaping the conversation, not taking them seriously. They're tired of the escape artist energy. Okay. They're ready to face it. They're ready to walk away. All right. And actually feel steady for once in their life. Okay. Feel love, real love, and what it feels like to be in a real relationship, a real connection where both of you are truly in love. And maybe their judgment is clouded. Maybe the karmic's right. You know, love can cloud your judgment, right? Love can, but it's in a good way, right? So even this karmic senses, you know, that this masculine is different. And we have the Princess of Wands for the karmic energy. I would rather die here on my feet than live a lifetime on my knees. And I feel like with this Princess of Wands, she feels embarrassed. Okay, she's embarrassed because she knows there's a third party, even though this masculine isn't quite admitting it. He doesn't have to. It's felt. She sees the changes. She sees the look in his eyes. She knows. Okay. And she feels embarrassed. She doesn't want to have this conversation with him. Another reason why is because it then makes it real. Okay. And the panic she feels is embarrassment. All right. She doesn't want to talk about it. Let's get another card here. I feel like the karmic is younger than this masculine. Yeah, it hurts. They're embarrassed. We got bleeding heart here. It doesn't feel good. Okay. All right. So they're not wanting to have this conversation, mostly out of embarrassment. Okay. And to save their emotions. All right. And because they're like, you know what? This masculine isn't thinking clearly. This third party came in, okay, and messed with his head and inserted theirself in the situation. And now they're not thinking clearly and their judgment is clouded, right? That's what this karmic thinks about you, feminine. That's what they think about their masculine, all right? Your masculine, I should say. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. What is the actions the masculine actually will take towards the karmic? All right, let's take a look. We have the World. Fear not old prophecies. We defy them. We make our own heaven and hell. Okay. So this masculine is like, I am not going to let my relationship with this karmic define me. Okay. I am not going to stay in this relationship because I committed to it before I was really ready. All right. I am ready to defy this. I am ready to make my own heaven because they feel like they have been living in a world with no real love. And once they've experienced that, everything else seems like a hell compared to the love that they have with you. And so all they want is to be with you. Okay. And so they're ready to talk. They're ready to give clarity. The karmic won't let them. Okay. So let's get a card here for the actions they will take. And with the World, this is closing up the cycle. This is a brand new era for this masculine. Okay. And they have tunnel vision. They are focused on this new beginning for themselves. They are inspired. They are determined and they are focused. Okay. Because they want love and they want true life. They want to feel what it's like to live and be in love with their person, okay? And it's addicting. Being in love is addicting. There's actually people who are addicted to, relationships and being in love, right? And fall in love really easily. There's people like that. But this masculine is not one of them, okay? And they have tasted true love. And so they can't get enough of it. They want more. Okay. It feels like they're truly alive for one of the first times ever. So let's go ahead and take a look at the actions the karmic will take towards the masculine. Five of Swords. What do you do when you've assembled an army? You go to war. All right, so with the Five of Swords here, this karmic is not happy and they're ready to fight. They're ready to argue. They will do anything to get out of having this conversation with this masculine. So they would rather fight. They would rather argue, okay, than to have this conversation, than to be embarrassed, than to look and feel weak. And so instead, they're going to fight, okay? So be prepared, masculine. Be prepared. Let's get another card. All right. Yeah. They're going to yell. They're going to scream. They're going to be very, very loud. Okay. Anything to stop this conversation from happening. And it looks like they're going the aggressive route. Okay. So they're going to start a fight with this masculine and they're going to be extremely loud. Probably the whole entire block neighborhood can hear them when this masculine tries to bring up this ending. And, that's denial, right? They're in denial and they don't want to snap out of it. They don't want to. They would rather stay in denial than to see the truth. So what is going to be the outcome of all of this? What will be the outcome of this situation? All right, we have Strength and it came out in reverse. So I do feel like with the Strength card here, this karmic's going to lose it. All right, they're going to go off, fly off the handle. They might even try to physically harm this masculine because they're going to be triggered, because they're trying not to have this conversation, because they feel embarrassed. Okay. And honestly, they do recognize what's really going on here and they feel like they're not ready for it, but they are. Okay. This masculine is also going to have to show restraint because the karmic, they want to make them upset. They want to have a fight with them. Okay, so I would not be surprised if this karmic tries to make this argument, this fight physical between them. Okay, anything to prevent this from happening. Anything. Okay, so this masculine will need to show restraint and true inner strength. All right, One more card. In limbo. So yeah, Spirit's like, listen, you've been living in between worlds. You've been living in between heaven and hell. Isn't it time that you make a choice? Isn't it time you stop living in spiritual limbo and follow your heart, right? Because, I mean, I know this is hard, facing the karmic and speaking the truth, but wouldn't it be much harder to live the rest of your life the way that you've been living it with this karmic, right? So free yourself from being in limbo, all right? And begin to live, to really live and love, okay? Because you can't have one without the other, truly. And let's go ahead and get a message from the angels, okay, about this connection. We have 2. Look to your inner strength, masculine. You are stronger than you realize. Okay, so the angels really, really want to remind this masculine how strong they actually are, because this karmic is going to be trying to test you, is going to be trying to trigger you. Okay, so remember, your inner strength is stronger than what you even realize. All right, remember that and look to that strength. It is there. Okay, don't let anyone take it from you. And you know, I know that this might be the hard thing to do, but honesty is essential right now, and it takes a lot of inner strength to be honest in hard situations. So Spirit is saying, look to that inner strength, and remember, this is essential to your spiritual growth. So speak with love and speak with truth, and remember that you're stronger than you can even realize, okay? So let's go ahead and get one more message from the angels. Okay. We have every journey starts with a single step, masculine, and you are on a spiritual journey. There is nowhere left for you to move forward on your current journey with the karmic. So it's time to start your divine journey. And on the divine journey, inner strength is essential. You will have to look to it a lot. And also, so is honesty. Speak with truth and speak with love always. And those are going to be 2 important guidelines for you starting on this journey. But it starts with a single step. And only you can take that step. And the first step is being honest with yourself, with the karmic, with everyone involved here. Okay? So that is the reading that I have for you tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Again, there is part 1 to the reading. Sorry about that, you guys. I will talk to you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. Bye.